Hey, Crawl Spacers, welcome to our Patreon pre-show. We are going to tell you a bit about our Spider Satellite show that we're going to be recording in just a few minutes, in about half an hour. We're running just a little bit late due to the the trailer talk. And we've got Javi. What's going on, Javi? How are you, sir?
Hey, Brad. Long time no see, buddy.
And I know we just talked. And we've got Kelly. What's going on, Kelly?
Hello.
Greetings.
We will see how my internet works, because apparently nobody cares about this as much as I've talked about it.
We
do it every month. No, they don't.
But you're clear. I can hear you. I can see you just fine. So there you go.
Awesome. I also got a new headset, so hopefully
you sound good too. Yeah. Real quick, what's your 1 minute thoughts on No Way Home, Kelly? People want to know.
I'm over the hype.
Yeah. It's only been out a week. Less than a week. And
no, it's the fans, and it's been before the trailer. But after the trailer, I thought it would stop, and instead it's gotten worse to the point that I'm literally like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it. Honestly, if I could watch it from home instead of having to go see it in the theaters, I would. And honestly, it might get pushed back because Sony has to have it in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
That's their agreement. So we'll see. Yeah. But until people want to act right and be respectful, I don't even want to deal with it anymore.
We've also got Neil Silkstan Without a Cause. There you go. What's going on, sir?
Well, it's going okay. I might have to dip after I finish my stuff because I'm dog sitting again.
Oh.
And I don't have my good equipment over there. Also, I have three monitors now.
Oh, cool. Real quick, your thoughts on the trailer?
The one edited with Alfred Molina singing Fiddler on the Roof. That was the best version of it. I really don't have a whole lot of, like, in terms of concrete thoughts. Yeah. I was hoping we'd get like a new villain, like a villain instead of just like I actually ate crow on this one because I didn't think that we'd get like all the multiverse Raimi villains coming, and I'm eating crow on that. I thought that was just clickbait.
Here we've got Tyler going to join us also pretty soon. Re-Rum is first.
Hi.
SoFlo says hello. Power Packers, happy birthday, by the way. This is your second piece of birthday cake and a cold beer.
Nice.
Some people drink milk. You drink beer with your cake. There you go, Power Packers.
Yeah.
Hornacek is
bread.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hornacek is very excited to hear Kelly's Web of Spider-Man review. It demands to be reviewed.
It does. It's actually not the worst thing on my list.
That'll be interesting.
That's terrifying.
That tells you something right there, doesn't it?
That's a tease to tune in and become a Patreon member to hear what is the worst thing this month on Kelly's review list. King Hillbay says, I hope your internet lasts so we can use it to talk about Web of Spider-Man 3.
Now we're just like in a self-referential web.
Vinkman says, I'm with Kelly. I'm done with both MCU Spider-Man and MCU Spider-Man fanboys. So let's see. Hornacek enjoyed the trailer, and Anime Hunter has no interest in No Way Home. However, they may have interest. Oh, I don't have the screen app. Hold on a second. Let me pull up the Chrome tab of all the books. So this show is not about the trailer. It is about Patreon. So we are letting you know to sign up at patreon.com/crawlspace, and you will hear. Javi, you are blowing me up. What?
I've been working on this all day.
What?
And I'm like, oh crap, I got to send you my stuff.
I have visual aids too.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Everybody DM me that you got visual aids. I'll try to work them in. Javi has sent me 5 pictures and like I hear ding, ding, ding in my ear.
And I'm done.
Okay.
I'm getting my visual
only
aids.
Because I couldn't find my
more.
issue of Miles 29. I didn't redeem the code, so I couldn't pull images.
So I think it's 22 books. I'll have to look at my notes, but it's a
lot.
It's a lot of books. We are leading, and we're starting with Kelly on Nonstop Spider-Man, who stopped for about 2 months.
Anyway,
we're not doing fantasy.
Well, I do have fantasy.
Okay, that's fine. I want to start with the one that's most impactful of Spider-Man, and Nonstop Spider-Man is officially like a really close satellite title.
It is, and I was actually going to talk to you about that because Amazing Fantasy is more of an all Marvel book that it might need to go in the quickies, mostly because
that's fine.
I was thinking about sending you the thing that bugs me so much about the book, but
yeah, you can send it to me.
I'm gonna not, like, if we cannot talk about it, it'd be great, because I have another separate issue involving Spider-Man with Amazing Fantasy, but my major issue is the stuff they do with Natasha, particularly the artist does with Natasha.
You can talk about it or not talk about it. I haven't read the book, so I don't know what you're referencing. But here is the list of the books that we're going to go, and this is the order we'll do them. So we're going to start with Nonstop Spider-Man number 4. The next book we're going to tackle is Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads. Number 1, Peter David writing the Hulk again and Spider-Man. Stop me now. Love it. Crossroads number 2.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to then talk about Web of Spider-Man number 3. The fans are demanding it, Kelly.
You know what? I can say that, they go to Paris. So
do they?
Maybe they can steal the bed sheets.
I know.
No, the table, the coffee table. That's what I want.
Table. Well, I want the bed
and the robe.
And the curtains.
And Neil is going to talk about Silk number 5. That miniseries is wrapping up. Who is
that? No, I won't have any more. I won't have anything else to talk about after this.
Oh, you're just doing one book.
This is the only main book I'm reading.
Tyler, welcome, sir. And we're also going to tackle.
That's just a regular demon, by the way.
Extreme Carnage Lasher. That will be Tyler's book. Who's in your hand right now? What is that? Is that Lasher? Can't hear you, Tyler. You're muted.
Yeah, it's Lasher, and
it's Lasher right there.
I'm putting his tentacles on. So
I'm the Lash Man.
Is Lasher from that Lethal Protector mini? Is that one of the originals?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I mean, all of these symbiotes are from the mini,
Riot
except for Toxin.
Lasher and Riot is also from that Lethal Protector mini in 93?
They're the 5 Life Foundation symbiotes.
Okay.
Who's Flash's symbiote from now?
His is a new dragon. It's
okay. It's not connected to Eddie in any way.
Dragon.
No. Yeah.
It's his own unique symbiote, bro.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
So those are the 2 symbiote books that Tyler's going to tackle. We also have more symbiotes. Spider-Man Spider Shadow Mini wraps up. We're also going to review, as Kelly mentioned, Amazing Fantasy 15. And Spider-Man is just a chunk of this, kind of like the old Marvel Comics Presents, right?
Yeah, and it's not Amazing Fantasy 15. It's Amazing Fantasy 1 and 2.
I apologize. Yeah.
Of 5.
1 of 5, yeah.
I hope this doesn't go to 15. Because
I don't think it'll get there. You got thoughts. And you can hear them at patreon.com/crawlspace coming up in just a minute.
Can we read Defenders? That sounds like a more interesting book.
Yeah.
Miles Morales, Spider-Man's not in that, nor is any satellite Spider-Man.
I don't care. It's better.
Well, let's just review Transformers while we're at it.
Let's do that.
Number 3 has Spider-Man.
They released a Shattered Glass issue. Oh, they released a Shattered Glass mini recently. Let's talk about that. That sounds awesome.
So,
let's go.
Miles Morales Spider-Man Annual number 1. Javi's got that. He's also gonna. That Clone Saga is still going on, evidently. Miles Morales 29. We're gonna tackle. We're also going to go visit Black Cat number 8, where she gets the Infinity Gauntlet, it looks like. And Black Cat number 9, Javi will tackle. Life Story Annual number 1 with a cover by Chip Zdarsky. He's also an artist and a writer. We will also tackle Kelly's Spider-Woman number 14. Woo. Is it the issue that Kelly says is worse than Web of Spider-Man? We will find out on the episode.
But... it's about on par with. I mean, it's
there.
It's there. It's Carla's Spider-Woman, and I feel like at this point I've reviewed her enough that I can just call her Carla.
Yeah,
you have a unique interpersonal relationship with Pacheco now.
Yeah, no doubt. Marvel Voices, because it's got Silk in it. I'm guessing that would be Neil.
Well, I mean, I told you I was going to review it, so yes.
Okay. Well, I don't have my notes in front. Who's reviewing each?
Well, maybe you should.
Well, I've already got 3 screens going. I'm looking at you all. I'm looking at Comixology, and looking at chat. All right, Black Widow number 9. I don't remember who has that one.
Me, because Anya's in it, If there is a Spider-Girl, I am
for how many panels?
more than the 2 panels from 8. She's in 9 and 10.
There she is, Anya.
More than the issue I talked about. That's all you need to know.
I'm gonna just straight up say I'm gonna focus more on what Anya's doing in these 2 issues than the full story. But the full story does, like, I read the full story just to get a good idea. It is interesting. So if anybody wants to pick up Kelly Thompson, who will be doing some stuff for Spider-Man Beyond, I would say definitely pick up her Black Widow, because it's
really good. I've read at least 4 or 5 of them. I like them.
If you're not reading for Anya, it's a great book.
Now here's the question during the review: will Kelly call her Anya or Spider-Girl?
I'm gonna call her Aranya.
Okay, there you go. That's what I thought. Okay, we also have the Mighty Valkyries #4 because Kraven is in it. And
very briefly, again.
Very briefly. That would be a quick review.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be like 2 seconds, trust me.
And we have Marvel's, I guess this is an ongoing, I think.
It's billed as one, but it's probably going to end in like 6 issues or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alex Ross doing the cover with a very rare painting of Black Cat. I don't think I've ever seen Alex Ross.
Oh, are we doing Iron Man, by the way?
It was not on the list, so no, but we can if you would like. Does Ben Reilly make an appearance?
It will be a quickie. Yes, he does.
Yeah. You see the back of
you see the back. You see the back of his head.
That's my bad.
Wait,
I like Ben.
Wait,
I forgot about that.
You see the back of Ben's head.
We're gonna discuss an issue because we see the back of Ben's head.
I think he said something.
Some of us have to work tomorrow.
He's there more, but
instead of Spider-Man Beyond, it's Spider-Man Behind. Okay, so we
whoa, wait.
No, behind his head. No,
Scarlet Spider got more cake than the bakery he was made in.
Oh, Hornacek, if you want to note the time and code of when Brad said that.
And we wrap it up with.
Can we clip this?
Fantastic Four Life Story #3 in the 80s. Spider-Man, does his butt make an appearance in this one too?
Oh my God.
I mean,
no, but the Human Torch's
his
does.
whole body does.
Human Torch's booty. All right, those are the books we will review.
That last one will be another quickie. There's like barely any Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do another 15 minutes on this show before we go to exclusively Patreon. So if you've got some questions for us, let me put the comments on that I've missed since I was doing the screen. Matt wants to know what's going on with Spider-Man being ended by Nick Spencer's run.
Okay, I can explain this because I've done it on a different show. So Nick Spencer is basically being the football recruiter of Substack, and because Substack is making football moves.
Football moves.
You heard them.
They're making a planned comic publication, and so Nick Spencer's essentially the guy
recruiting. I think is the word you were looking for.
Spencer's the guy going to the high school football games looking for kids to recruit to the college.
Stop saying kids and.
Oh my gosh!
Well, he's already. Jonathan Hickman's getting one. Tinian's leaving one. Spencer's essentially the guy getting them the gigs for Substack and the grants that are causing a mass exodus of talent.
Yeah. Brian agrees with me that Nicholas Hammond from the 70s should have a cameo in the new Spider-Man film. There's been talk of Uncle Ben. That would be great. However, I think he's a little old to be dating Marissa Tomei. But
someone posted, and I know it was meant as a joke. They posted Tom Cruise, but I actually wouldn't hate it.
I would. I don't like that at all.
I wouldn't hate it. Well, he dies. He gets killed. That's the flashback. That's how we see Uncle Ben. I'd be okay with that.
Mike Murdoch says, "Did Carnage have a bunch of babies or something?" Symbiote's been breeding forever, man.
Those are Carnage's siblings. That's Venom's kids.
Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to know your family tree in order to be a symbiote.
It wasn't his fault. The Life Foundation forcibly extracted 5 symbiotes from Venom. All right. He's not responsible.
That sounds like a Maury Povich episode.
It was not.
He didn't mean to be the father.
No, this is like The Room.
My dogs agree with you.
Yeah, no, but it's like The Room. Like Venom was like kidnapped and forced into
fatherhood. Fatherhood. Yeah. Wow. Forced into fatherhood.
They're like, you got Carnage. We're ripping all these other ones out of you.
Hornacek says there's a Spider-Man coffee mug in the recent issue of Defenders. So
there
we got to review that.
There you go.
So now we have to talk about Defenders.
Yeah.
King Hillbilly, he's wearing a dragon. Considering how heavy dragons are, it must be hell on his back.
Symbiote dragon. It's easily compactable.
It's like a transformer. It's like a sound wave. He turns into a cassette player.
Shut up! Shut up!
Hornacek says Nick Spencer's like the guy hanging out at school trying to meet teenagers. You might want to rephrase that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It sounded wrong. Don't put that on Nick Spencer. He did nothing. He did nothing.
Hornacek says Steve Buscemi for Uncle Ben.
How do you do, fellow kids?
But see, I don't want Steve Buscemi to die. So
who do you want? You want Tom Cruise to get knocked out?
Yeah.
I mean, he was supposed to be Iron Man, so it all comes full circle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Oh God. How about Joe Pesci as Uncle Ben? What if Uncle Ben dropped F-bombs? I got effing shot for a 4th time.
Adam Sandler's Uncle Ben.
Oh my God.
No.
Look, no, don't put that Jack and Jill nonsense on this.
I was trying to think.
Do it.
Well, that's a totally
he plays both Uncle Ben and Aunt May.
Joe Pesci as Uncle Ben is a total reference to My Cousin Vinny with her and Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of other Marissa Tomei movies that were she had a male co-star like a love interest, and I can think of the dude who played Whiplash in Iron Man 2. Mickey Rourke as Uncle Ben. There was a
Robert
movie,
Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. was a love interest. I hear they dated too, but I could be wrong. Anime wants to know our thoughts on Saladin Ahmed writing a story with Mary Jane.
Okay.
I know he was excited. I know he was excited about doing it. So, yay! He called her a goddess. So I feel positive about what he wrote. Whether it's necessarily the most character accurate, I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'm positive.
I mean, I've liked some of his stuff. I've not liked some of his other stuff.
I'm more looking for. I know we talked about the Beyond board, but I care more about the art team. We've got a great lineup of artists. We've got Gleason, Pacelli, Michael Dowling, and then Carlos Gomez is on the group now too. So I'm in a good place right now. I'm going to keep reading ASM.
Am I crazy?
To Kelly's point, he called her an icon. So at least we know that his mentality going in is one of respect, which is not what we've seen from past writers.
Exactly. Like he was excited that he wrote something for her. So
Hornacek has a question for Tyler about the Carnage symbiote. Did Cletus get a replacement symbiote from the Negative Zone in a Web Spinners issue?
Carnage died, I think, during New Avengers, didn't he?
No, this is exactly correct. It's something that's very often forgotten. It's literally like Carnage, Venom basically absorbed the symbiote out of Cletus and literally ate it, and then Cletus went crazy. He painted himself red. He somehow wound up in the Negative Zone. I can't quite remember. And there was just another Carnage symbiote there. And it was weird, and it's sort of been forgotten about. And sort of the fan idea behind it is that essentially the symbiote there merged with the remnants of his blood, and it's basically the same as the original symbiote. So
yeah.
I didn't know I was Cletus. I just dressed in red and ran around doing weird stuff.
Yeah. So I've got an image that they could frame. Well, what the hell? That's not working. Okay, nope, that's not it. Hold on.
I mean, you tried.
I believe in you, Red.
I did.
While you're doing that, what about Matthew Broderick for Uncle Ben?
Oh, Ferris Bueller's.
Do we want Ferris Bueller Uncle Ben or Inspector Gadget Matthew?
The worm guy.
Parker.
Parker. The Godzilla 98 reference for everybody.
That's a lot of fun.
But no, because I was thinking too, because it's like he's classic New Yorker. John Watts has used those 80s movies, the John Hughes 80s movies, which Ferris Bueller was one of them, as a major influence for this trilogy. So wouldn't that be a good full circle movie nod?
We have a picture of Aunt May and Uncle Ben from 1994. There you go. That's from the movie Only You.
Oh no!
Look at them.
Did we make this joke back in 2016?
We probably.
That's funny. Look at them. Look how young.
I love how the film industry is.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How young they look? I mean, they both look the same.
He's got a goatee now.
They stole Paul Rudd's anti-aging formula, and now they're just stuck at the same age.
They must be in their 30s there. They're probably in their 50s now.
It turns out money helps you look good.
Yeah. They do look great, don't they? Oh, here we go. Hornacek says Anthony Michael Hall as Anthony Michael Hall as Uncle Ben. There you go.
He has Marcelo Ferreira eyelashes.
Tyler, eyebrows. We got one aim for you. From George, he says, how do you make a Carnage Story Wars? Add another Carnage symbiote.
Well, I mean, hey, Absolute Carnage. We had 2 Carnages. There was Norman Carnage and Cletus Carnage.
Hornacek also wants
Hell yeah, brother.
RDJ's
I'm gonna go kill some
eyebrows. Or eyelashes. Look at those. Yeah.
He has very long eyelashes.
He looks like he got rolled up right off the BTS assembly line.
Anime wants to know about those colors, O'Neill.
Colors with a U, by the way.
Goes, the hell, Neil? Tomei was in a movie, Untamed Heart, where she was with Christian Slater. Christian Slater is Uncle Ben, possibly?
Now here's the thing. I'm not going to talk about colors this episode. This is my form of silent protest. I'm not going to talk about colors. Shut up, Tyler. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You will.
Hornacek is an eyebrows man. Confirmed, says George.
I can respect that.
Okay, George, we've got 22 books if you'd like to come on the
show. He'd rather kill us than do it.
I know. I haven't heard George review Spider Satellites
since New Warriors, baby.
New Warriors. Oh, I remember those.
He could always come on and just give us his opinions off what we explain.
That is true. That
would be a fun show.
He was like, "Yep, not buying it. Nope, not buying it. Nope, that sucked. Nope." All right, real quick. Here is the books we're going to review in opposite order of what we're reviewing. And Iron Man. Back of Ben's head in an appearance. Fantastic Four, life story number 2.
Actually, let's just get that review out of the way, like right now. Iron Man's addicted to morphine and Ben's there, I guess.
Because of reasons. Marvel's number 4 we're going to review. We're also going to review The Mighty Valkyries because it's got a Kraven appearance. Black Widow number 10 and number 9 because it features Anya, not Spider-Girl. We also have Marvel Voices because it features Silk. We're also going to review Spider-Woman, and we'll tackle the annual of Spider-Man Life Story. And we have Black Cat number 9. We also have Black Cat number 8. And the Clone Saga still continuing over in Miles Morales. And we have Miles Morales annual number 1, but there's been more than one annual over the years, hasn't there, Javi?
I think for this series specifically,
but not for this one.
For Miles Morales Spider-Man, I think this is the
so for this volume, it's the first annual, right? Is that how they count now?
Yeah.
So
depends.
So a legacy, there's probably like 4 or 5.
It depends on how much money they need to make.
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't think he's had that
number
many.
2 and number 1. Kelly has some thoughts on those 2 issues. She has thoughts. Those are worth signing up for patreon.com/crawlspace down there. Spider-Man Spider Shadow number 5 of 5. We're going to review, wrapping up that miniseries, which I've really enjoyed. I've liked that one. Here's some symbiotes for Tyler. We got Riot and we've got Lasher. Isn't there one more coming out after these?
There's Toxin, Agony, and then the Omega issue.
Oh my! Of course, there's an Omega. Got it. Silk. Neil's lone book, right? Or second book.
The only book I'm actually going to put effort into talking about.
The others are quickies for him. So.
Oh, look, there's Spider-Man right there. Oh, he's doing a selfie.
Shocker!
Shocker selfie.
You can't escape me!
Web of Spider-Man number 3. Kelly has thoughts.
I always have thoughts on Web.
That's true. Is that Peter Parker?
That face is me right. That's me right now.
I mean, I know it looks like Harley.
Vulcan?
I mean, well, here's the thing: is that it also kind of looks like the way that they've drawn Harley. So I get very confused very quickly on who's who, and I had to remember that Harley is in a button-up.
This kid.
Yeah, that kid.
When
Harley
you said
Peter.
Harley, I thought of Harley Quinn,
not
Harley from Iron Man 3.
See,
right?
if Harley
because no one remembers him from Iron Man 3.
Okay,
he's the dumb kid that people decided to ship with Peter in AO3 for no reason.
Okay, let's not talk about that. I am very concerned because apparently the AO3 community that's really into Harley and Peter have decided that April of all characters is their daughter, and I don't understand, and I'm very concerned.
Oh God, I opened up the floodgates. I'm
Brad,
sorry,
Brad,
Kelly.
it's a whole rabbit hole. Don't worry about
Don't do it.
We
Okay,
did
let
it.
me start googling. Hold on, this show.
Don't do that.
Okay,
Brad,
symbiote
what's wrong with
Spider-Man.
you?
Look at Neil. He was concerned for the internet safety.
I was concerned for your
Crossroads number
safety.
2, and we've got Crossroads number 1.
Ignorance is in fact bliss. So.
It is. It is.
Okay,
I was
I'm
ruined.
totally ignorant on this. And we've got non-stop Spider-Man number 4 leading off with Kelly. So you've got 4 minutes till we wrap this up. Comments. What did I miss?
Are we doing Spider Shadow? Because I don't remember going over.
We
that.
are.
did. The hell, Neil. Something I say every night, says George. Alex, Heidi Ho gang, I've arrived. Thank you.
Howdy ho.
Hey, Alex.
George says, I will never do satellites. My wounds have healed. I will always have,
Look,
bear
I
the
got
scars.
every issue of that new Warrior series. Thank you very much.
Listen, George served his time and used Beckistan. He's done now.
Anime Hunter, did we forget Champions? Ending.
It got delayed, I think. I think
Yeah,
it's coming out
it's
literally
been
next
God.
week.
Yeah.
SoFlo is like, I can't take anymore. Good night.
That's so cool.
George says, toxic and agony are great descriptions
Toxin!
of symbiotes.
It's toxin!
Oh no.
Toxic. I'm sorry. What are you, Britney Spears? Free Britney. Toxic. All right.
Based.
Yay! I got Brad to say free Britney.
Cut it out and put it on the internet. Yeah.
Yay.
Hornacek says, Web of Spider-Man, a.k.a. Spider-Man on a plane. Oh, there's snakes on a plane.
Yeah.
Goblins on a plane.
I missed Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood number
Oh
1.
no! Anyways, let's keep going.
You want
Wait,
24 books anime?
do we need Deadpool? Really?
That's enough. If it's probably another quickie where Spider-Man shows up for a panel.
He and MJ show up for a panel. I give it a B, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
There
let's
you
keep
go.
going.
All right. God damn it, Neil. You had to trigger Kelly, says Vinkman. We got Greg in the house, my St. Louis brother. What's going on, sir?
Maybe.
He is getting close to completing his Amazing Spider-Man run. He DM'd me, but
Nice.
I forget what issue. It's one of the early ones, and he's getting close to having a complete run of Amazing. OMG, Brad's Googling everyone high.
Pretty much.
He remembers Thomas Tank Engine Voltron.
Oh God. What?
KOWA says, I don't think you, quote, forgot Champions.
No, I actually forgot. Like I was at work on. I think it was yesterday, my last day at Staples.
Look,
Yay!
I'm the one who put the list together, so
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I forgot it existed, so I win.
That's fair.
Yes, Greg just got Amazing Spider-Man 3, the first appearance of Doc Ock. So congratulations,
Ooh.
Greg. That's really nice. That's a good one.
Hopefully
and
it didn't cost you too much.
It probably did. He's missing. He's got like a complete run. I forget where it stops, but it goes for a long time, and then issue 129 he doesn't have, which is first appearance of Punisher. So
Really?
yeah.
Because that shows up in comic shops here in Atlanta all the time.
Well, for a reasonable price, I guess.
Okay,
So-
it's never reasonable. No.
Yeah. Exactly. And plus, the Punisher, if any time to buy it, I bet you the ebb and the flow of the value of that book is low now because he's not in anything.
I think so.
So,
Yeah, it should
yeah.
be lower now. We'll see.
Oh, there you go. Greg says it did cost him a pretty penny. So,
Yeah.
Brad, I sent you a DM. What are you DMing me? What? Hold up.
Hunter.
Oh,
Playing with
Lord. Am I
fire.
gonna put it on the screen?
Uh-oh.
My
Uh-oh.
Facebook is loading. How big was this attachment, Anime
Oh,
Hunter?
no.
He's sending you the AO3 story.
Oh no.
Okay, he sent me the panel from let's see.
Oh
Open image in
no.
a new tab. And let me remove this. Stop screen.
Why did I get viscerally ill from hearing the AO3 comment?
This is what was in Deadpool, evidently.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow, it's nothing.
They let it go to voicemail. That's it.
nothing can come from answering that.
Well, they
That's fair.
Did we
They
talk
didn't
about
answer.
this, or was this in the Discord?
Well,
I think
he's in
the
one panel.
Discord.
Yeah.
He's
I think
in
we
one
forgot to-
panel.
He's
So, like, I remember seeing this, so, and I know I didn't buy it.
it was
Yeah, I
a
think
preview page. Yes, it was
Yeah,
on the
it-
preview
oh,
pages
okay.
for the Discord.
Okay,
That's
so
why.
Spider-Man ignores a call from Deadpool. We give it a
Yeah.
C.
Yeah, he's
had
like,
a
hey,
good
I'm,
cover.
I'm not in the Spider-Man
The colors were
Deadpool
kinda
comic
drab.
anymore, so I'm not picking up that call.
I'm not talking about colors, Javi. I'm not getting into this. I'm not doing this. You can't tempt me.
So the last
the color
issue
sweats.
was in July, Javi tells me. So thank you, Anime Hunter. You helped us cover 24 books now.
Yeah, thank you.
And yes, Hornacek 129 was also, I think, it wasn't the first appearance of Miles Professor Warren.
But as the Jackal.
But as the Jackal, I think it was the first appearance, yeah. So, all right, we went 30 minutes on the pre-show. If you want to see us tackle all those books, patreon.com/crawlspace, and we will be on in just a little bit. You can hear our thoughts on so many books, and it's always a lot of fun. Usually runs about 2 hours. So see you guys on Patreon.